Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another review. I'm Grimm from the Bug Out Boys, and the piece of gear that I'm going to be reviewing today is going to be Sawyer's Select Filter, specifically the S1 model. So, why don't I bring you in closer so we can give this piece of gear a thorough look over. Now that I got you in close, I will remind you that there will be a link to Sawyer's website, so you can go check out the technical specs of the Select Filter S1. And while you're there, check out the S2 and the S3 in this line of products. There also will be a sponsored link to Amazon that if you choose to purchase this product, go there. It obviously helps out Sawyer and it helps out Bug Out Boys a little bit too. And we greatly appreciate that. Now, let's talk about the product. And this is how it comes to you. The squeeze bottle part, the hollow body filter part, a cap, and forgive me, I did forget it, but it does come with a back flushing syringe for the hollow fiber attachment to the squeeze bottle. That's it. So let's talk about the positives. Well, it's really easy to use. You fill up this water chamber, you make sure this cap is open a little bit, and you squeeze it for 10 seconds, and after 10 seconds, you have great water that you squeeze through the whole filter system into, well, your mouth or whatever you want to store that clean water into. You also get a pretty sweet Sawyer Mini with this, with just the sort of sports cap on it. I consider that a positive. And then the last positive is that it takes care of your bacteria, your protozoa, some chemicals to a certain extent, and pesticides. So if you're in a first world country, United States, Europe, Japan, things like that, you're good to go. And that being said, the S2 takes care of your viruses, your S3 takes care of your viruses and heavy metals. So depending on how dirty your water is, you can purchase the product that's right for you. It also does 1,600 uses. And that's where it ends. So now let's go to the negatives. Take a look at it. That is very long. I am guesstimating that that is anywhere between 16 to maybe 18 inches long. What cup holder or what part of your bug out bag or just bag in general are you going to put this in that this top is not flopping around? And okay, sure, you can unscrew the top and put this back on, but you can't drink this water until it passes through here, so you're constantly taking this off and on? I don't think so. Yes, this is grippy and soft, but it also makes it harder to slide into those pockets as well. So overall, it's cumbersome, it doesn't go well. Another negative, though the process is simple, it's actually a bit of a pain. Because I took this out in the wintertime and I filled this up with some stream water that was near freezing, and here I am squeezing this back and forth for 10 seconds. My hands were frozen, my gloves actually got wet a little bit because this was all drenched because you had to dip it into the water to get it filled up. And then my hands were so cold I didn't even really want to process any more water, and that's bad. The actual process of actually getting the water out is, yes, you can squeeze this up pretty. I'll actually take this off to show you. I mean, you can roll it up pretty good, but it's not like a squeeze bottle, so it takes some effort, and I wonder if you actually get all of the 20 to 22 ounces that they say this thing filters in a given time. Another negative is the price. The S1, the lowest level, is $55 on Amazon. You can get a Sawyer Mini for, I think, 20 bucks. Sure, and that's what this is. And this is what takes out the bacteria and the protozoa, because this is their hollow fiber filter that they put on a lot of different things. So this foam medium that's inside of here, this is just taking out some of the chemicals and the pesticides, which is important, but once this is done, after 6 years, this is done. You can't clean anymore. You can back flush this if you wish, but $55? And that's just for the S1. I think the S2 and S3 go up into 80, maybe even 100 for the S3. Don't quote me on that. You can check it out when you go to Amazon. But yeah, ungangly, freezes your hands. I mean, if you got, yeah. I am not happy or impressed. And that's what I think of the Sawyer Select Filter S1 model, or actually the whole series. This is a piece of gear that you will not be finding in my bug out bag anytime soon. Maybe a car bag, maybe under the sink in case of emergency, maybe. Bug out bag for me, no. And it's a shame because I love Sawyer products. I have a bunch of Sawyer minis and they're fabulous. Love them, but I think they just missed the bar with this one. So I hope they take a little bit of constructive criticism and fix it or make a better product. But if you enjoyed this review, please do subscribe because there's going to be more reviews, bots, Pioneer Preps, and Bug Out Boy episodes along the way. And if you have any questions or comments about this piece of gear, don't hesitate to leave this down in the comment section. I will read them, and you know I'm going to get back to you. So till then, take care.